Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of 2 active kids, and both my husband and I have full-time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. This week, I grabbed a couple sticker books, one from Happy Planner and one from Live Love Posh, and I think I'm going to use these shades of orange this week. I struggle to use this particular kind of flower sticker, so I thought that I would try to use them, maybe even the blue since it's in the Mom Vibe sticker book as well. But let's go ahead and just jump in to decorating our planner for the week. And of course, I have some washi tape. I have this bluish grid as well as the black stripe and the black and white grid. And I'm not exactly sure which one I'm thinking about using, but I certainly love the black stripe. And for my faith page, I had been using it to do a daily Bible verse, and I am not very good at doing that right now because I am trying to put more content out as well as taking a Mel Robbins course called Launch. So that's taking quite a bit of my time, and I really haven't been able to spend a lot of time on this faith planner area. But I want to keep it in here so that when I do have the time to do it again, it is here for me. And then I was just showing you how my tweezers, those rounded ones, they don't close together, so they weren't grabbing the sticker. So I had to go with my pointy ones. And now this is a new roll of washi tape, so I'm hoping that it doesn't give me issues being sticky on the edges, but I think it was just the start of the roll. And this is my favorite washi tape, but I have not been able to find it. I was looking on Etsy the other day and found one roll for sale. So I snatched it up, but it's just one of those basic, will go with anything rolls of washi tape. So I've got the washi tape down. I've got a little floral there. Now I'm just looking for a little bit of a quote of some sort. And I do have two books collated together here. And then they're just held together with that jump ring at the top. But I'm just going to flip through and see if I can't find something to go next to that floral so that it's not just a big open area. So I did find this So Very Grateful sticker, and I really like it, but it is made to go into a monthly spread, and I didn't want that little cutout. So I just cut off the top to make it even, or as even as I can, just by eyeballing it. And then I go ahead and just fill that space with that sticker. I did contemplate putting another floral sticker behind it, but I thought that it would be a little bit overkill and just not necessary. I also have not been using the tracker at the bottom of the page, so I've just been covering it up with washi tape or a sticker. So I did go ahead and bring that black washi tape down to the bottom of the page, and I'm going to drop a little bit of an orange sticker in. It's a lighter orange than the one at the top, but I thought it went well with the quote sticker up there. And I did overlap it a little bit with the washi tape, so I want to try to find another sort of sticker, whether it be a little circle or a quote or something, to kind of bridge the gap between the washi tape and the sticker. I feel like it's just kind of hanging there, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to try to find something that can pull those two stickers together so that it makes more of a cluster instead of two stickers just layered on top of each other. So I did find this one that says be present in all things, and I'm going to go ahead and layer that so that it brings both of those stickers together and it makes it look like one cohesive cluster. And then the last thing I'm going to do is just highlight prayer list with my peachy orange highlighter. Then I'm going to switch over to my task pages to decorate those. And I learned last week that I don't need as much decoration here as I had originally thought based upon how I am using my planner now. I do want to go ahead and decorate a few areas of this section of my planner pages. So this area, I still have not quite figured out what to use it for, but I normally put things that might get in my way of completing a normal task week. So originally I thought I was going to have a full week of task blocks this week, but it turns out that I am going to end up having to travel for work, and that happened between the time that I decorated this and now. So I will have to write myself a little note there and do a little adjusting, but it will be okay. That's only a 1 day trip this time instead of a couple days. So I'm appreciative of that. And if you have not seen this X-Acto knife substitute, this is a slice and I love it. It is so easy to freehand cut with this tool. I use it in almost every spread. But in this particular box, I do try to put quite a bit in it just so it doesn't look so bare, like I'm missing something. But like I said, I will go in and write in the day that I have to travel for work. But I do like how this area ended up turning out. So I am glad that I ended up framing that bottom part with the washi tape. I thought it ended up pretty cool. And I missed the beginning of decorating this part of my spread because my husband and I did go to test drive some cars, but now I am going to finish this up before I get sidetracked to do something else. I am dropping in little stickers so I can write my headers in with my Kelly Creates '05 fine liner, and the top section is just for meals. The bottom section is for the errands that I need to run, and then I like to leave that middle part for decoration. And then I'm grabbing my Christian Design stencil in 5mm and my Uniball 1 5mm, I think, tip. And I've just been enjoying using this pen this week, so I went ahead and used it here on my planner. I did see that it does not smear when I move the stencil around, so I definitely liked that. I might start using this more frequently and stop using my Muji because my Muji does smear sometimes when I move the stencil. And since I already had my stencil in my hand, I'm going to go ahead and use it to draw in my lines. I like to leave about 4 squares at the top. These are dot grid separated, so I like to leave about 4 dots up at the top so that I can write in birthdays, anniversaries, things like that. And then I number 6 through 10, leaving a space in between so that I can do my hourly tracking. And then I do that on both sides. And at the bottom, I draw another line so that I can put all my making all the plans tasks for each day. So this particular planner, it is from Sarah Cannon's HB90 Bootcamp, and I do tweak it a little bit so that it works better for me. I will probably at some point make these numbers permanent and the lines permanent just so I don't have to draw them in every week. There were sections over on the left side that I deleted because they just didn't work for me. So I am tweaking things just to make them work a little bit better for me. So at the top, I do drop in anniversaries and birthdays. This week, I only have one to worry about. I will probably go back in and write that I will be traveling on Wednesday. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and move my calendar from Google onto my planner so that I better know what time blocks I'm going to be working with this week. Tuesday is going to be a little hectic with all the appointments, so I did decide that I'm going to take a day of sick leave. So I went ahead and wrote that at the top, and then I'll be at work on Monday. And now I know that on Wednesday I'll be traveling. So Thursday I may go to work and I may stay home. That will be up for debate. Anything that I write just on the right-hand side of the page is just one of the kids' activities that I don't need to be at. Purple is for my kids, but those little ones that are set off to the side on Monday and Wednesday, that just means that my son has soccer practice, not necessarily something that I need to take him to. And then Wednesday afternoon, he has a hair appointment, but again, he can drive himself, so I don't need to be at that, but I do need to make sure that he gets there. So I will go ahead and drop these things in. It is actually a pretty quiet week in the grand scheme of things. So I was pretty excited that I was going to have my normal task blocks for this week. And of course, as I mentioned, Wednesday is going to be a little messed up. now that I have to travel, and I probably won't be back to my house until 7 or 8 o'clock. So it throws a little bit of a wrench into what I would have liked to have done with making all the plans for that particular day. But other than my normal working hours, I have no things scheduled for me Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and it pretty much feels amazing. I cannot wait to actually spend some time diving into the things that have been lacking, whether it be cleaning the windows or working on the outside of the house, depending on the weather and what I'm able to do. Like, I am ready to get some of this stuff done and off my plate. So once I get my calendar roughed in for the week, I'm going to go through and just draw some rough colored lines for when I might do things. So part of this planner is a daily planner, and I will start sharing more of that as well. But the thing that I like about having a weekly and a daily planner is I can just rough sketch what is going to happen throughout the week. And then each day I can fill in the particulars. So here on Monday, I drew an orange line for where I'm going to be working. Tuesday, I am taking the day off. Wednesday, at this point, I had no idea what was going on. Thursday, I was planning on going into the office from 8 to 4. And then, other than that, the rest was going to be flexible. Friday, I might start early or I might work a little later. And then, whenever I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do next, I just jump to a different area. So, I did decide to go ahead and drop a little bit of decor over on Saturday and Sunday. So, I put the black washi tape below the box so that I had plenty of room to write anything that I needed to write on the weekend. And then I am going to drop a floral in over here in the corner, but I'm going to tuck it over so that I can still have plenty of room to write tasks for that day for making all the plans. And I did go ahead and look at the left side of the spread just to make sure that I wasn't repeating the same sticker on both sides of my planner. I did want to use one that was slightly different, and I just tried to lay it down so that it didn't cross over the lines too much. I did white out the line a little bit, although I'm thinking that this particular pen probably needs to be replaced because the ink is not flowing very well. Then I'm going to drop in the month and the dates, and I wish I would have used my Kelly Creates '05 fine liner for this as well, but I did just grab my Uniball 1 instead, so it's a little bit lighter than I would have liked, but it will be fine for the week. And then the last thing that I want to do as I'm setting up my planner for next week is jump back over to the goals and tasks section of my planner and do a little decoration on the left side. And not very much, because if you saw last week's video, you noticed that I put way too much decor on and there wasn't even much over there. But I definitely want to put this washi tape up at the top to help differentiate my actual goal from all the tasks that go along with it. So I'll just put some washi tape down so that I can write the goal at the top and then write all the tasks below it. I do like to split the washi tape up into each column instead of running it all the way across, because they really are three distinct goals that I would like to keep separated as much as I possibly can. And then I will drop a little floral up here in the upper right hand corner of this particular page, and also one in the bottom left hand corner, as far to the corner as I possibly can get so that I have plenty of room to drop in my tasks for the week. I will also write in the week and that it is week number 29 of the year, and the three large areas of my task, which are making all the plans, personal, and home. And then once I get all that dropped in, that is the basis of my weekly planner. And I will go into how I split my tasks up tomorrow. And then on Monday, I will go into how I plan my day. But I think I'll do maybe Monday and Tuesday, since Monday is a work day and it looks very different than how I would do a non-work day. So I think maybe I'll do Monday and Tuesday, and then we will see where we're sitting there. But if there's something that you would like me to go into more detail on, or you'd like to see more of, just let me know in the comments down below. I hope you are enjoying this content, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!